your new car. You want to put everything out there, and that is how people will trace you with digital traces. They will find a way to your house. They will do sorts of things. They will steal your money. Let's learn a culture of security and privacy. Never put out there information about someone that you don't want someone else to put out about you. They are simple things, and it starts, from even our children. Teach them, to know what to say. Somebody meets a young girl the first day and he knows your whole life history, and you think he's going to come back and marry you. No, man, it doesn't work like that. So part of these things are, to be built into our culture. Let's move from there. We're almost through. So what are we saying? Going forward, we're going to integrate AI literacy. We said that. We're going to prioritize augmentation. We're going to empower educators, and we're going to promote equity, bridging the divide. Females, males, digitally savvy, digitally not savvy. We're going to try to gradually bridge that divide. Now, let's bring out our phones if you don't mind. I had 3 things in mind. Number 1, prompting. Prompt engineering. You know this chat GTP that everybody's using? Some people don't even know how to use it at all. So when a student takes the topic that you gave him in class, chat GTP, and says, generate a topic for me, of course you can catch that student very easily. You take the same topic the way it is on filters and dump it on chat GTP, and then, of course, voila. The school master was once a school board, true or false. And of course, there are tools that actually check, not just plagiarism, but check, generated text. Some of them are not very cheap to purchase, but they exist. So if you really want to, whatever the years, because in computer science, my students started using these tools years behind. Maybe others actually, started using them. So I have identified AI savvy phrases. AI, there are some words that once I say it, if I say it 2 times or 3 times, you have to answer to me. I know that this one is fully AI generated. AI has some pet words. I won't tell you, except you consult me. So there are things I just look out for: the structure, the wordings. There's this artificiality sometimes that comes with the writer. It's not blended. It's not humane. It doesn't speak. If I speak right now, you know how I communicate, isn't it? If I write something, you will know how I communicate. Yes, part of the write-up I even sent to your work, I used AI to do part of it, but I did not lose my voice. Even these slides I'm projecting, part of it was AI generated, yes, because I have to save time. But I didn't do it in such a way that the pictures you're seeing are white people's pictures and all of that. I had to bring it home so that you can relate with what I am doing, true or false. Beautiful. So now, can we do prompt engineering lesson 1? The second lesson I wanted to, I don't know if I have time to do that, but even if I don't have time to do that, I could send you notes and you could do that, was intelligent information gathering, where you're gathering slides for a research, for a report, for anything. Apart from just going to normal Google Scholar, you can use some other tools, okay? And then number 3, maybe summarization, literature review writing, and maybe report writing using AI tools. Are we still here? Good. So let's start with using the open free tools that you know, that chat GTP that you know. Please take down some basic rules on prompt engineering. Rule number 1. If you're not writing, you're a suspect. My students in computer science say, "Ma, I'm taking notes." I'll say, "I hope your hard disk doesn't crash out of these days. Everything is going in." Or they're recording with their phones. Okay, so number 1, give your AI assistant a role. Yes. A role. Your AI assistant, a role. Define roles. Define a role. Are we together? Let me give you an example. Say, as a researcher from an African university, you're defining a role, all right? As a 300 level student writing a report for this, you're defining a role. As the director of ICT in a university that has no idea on how to handle visitors coming in from the US to inspect the data center. AI, please, help my life. What questions should I ask these people? AI has helped my life. I'm making a confession. Especially when you have roles that you're not used to, tasks that you don't even know where to start from. Please, your artificial intelligence assistant should be a help. It shouldn't be everything. So before you start using it, you're giving it what? A role. We've defined some roles, haven't we? Even when you're helping your children to do assignments, sometimes children bring physics. It's been a while I did physics. I mean, that was last in my 200 level as an undergraduate student. I finished, master's, PhD. It's a very long time. And then, Mommy, I think you said you're this kind of person. Oh yeah, this physics problem. I'm like, you're not going to shame me. Okay, as an SS3 student, or as an SS2 student, or as a year 10 student, okay, of a high school, I have a problem in physics to solve. AI, I don't want you to solve it. I want you to break down the steps on how I can teach a younger student on how to solve this problem. And after that, this physics that some of us did is very abstract. I want you to give me a practical application. I have some of my very wonderful people in education that did maths and physics and all that. Give me a beautiful scenario where this law of relativity, or where this Newton's law can be easily applied. Make it relatable to the understanding of a 13-year-old. Am I making sense? You're going to get results that are more rewarding, that will help your life. And you're going to do it for me here and now. So number one, give AI what? A role. Number two, give it an objective. Why? What are you there for? What do you want? Okay? So, help me to design a lesson plan. That's an objective, but it's not smart yet. Because what kind of lesson plan? How many modules do we want in the lesson plan? How many weeks are you teaching the lesson for? Sometimes augmented. I have done lessons for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Can you help me produce more or suggest? Am I making sense? Beautiful. Apart from giving it an objective, give it a scope. This should not be more than 200 words or 5 pages. Put together for me a literature review that is not more than 5 A4 paged. And make suggestions in the literature where I can make my input. Am I still making sense here? Beautiful. So you have to, that's prompt engineering. This is prompt engineering 001. I mean, some people go much more than this, but this is just the beginning part. So you give it a role, objective, a scope. I've given you some examples there. And then you provide context, data, and constraints. For this literature, I do not want any data set from Cargo. I don't want any, because that is where most of the foreign papers took their data sets from. Source for indigenous data sets. Am I making sense? You're making it relatable. It's going to be different, because if not so, there's something called rote playing that AI has gotten used to. It's seen some of these requests before. So once you put a similar request, it will just go back to its most recent bank, whatever information it gathered, and it will pull back exactly most of that information. And so you find out that everybody that is writing on breast cancer is using the same data set. No. Am I making sense? So you put constraints. I want you to, you put scope. Only use literature published on African women. That's giving it a scope. Because you're writing a paper on what? On maybe diagnosing blah 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 in black women. And how many of us know that most of the systems that were actually built on data sets from the white have malfunctioned when we now key in values of black people? A lot of arrests were made in the US because of poor facial recognition. It's on record. Am I making sense? So, over-reliance on this foreign-trained data set, this foreign-trained system, that's why my prayer, my dream for myself and for the university is to be able to build young people that can build systems, not just adopting existing systems. So how would it look like if you say, AI, please, write my lesson notes in Ibibio, because I want to use it to teach a group of elderly women in adult education. How does it sound? Nice. Interesting. But as I speak to you, there is still ongoing work on translating the Ibibio lexicon and having a formal grammar. It's beyond just wishing, it's a lot of work. You have to break down, understand the lexicons, understand the lexems, the tokens, the phrases, putting them together, the semantic meaning, stitching, and idiomatic expressions is a whole lot. We're still on it, but we can do better. Are we still making sense? And then define, evaluate, and expand. So my first assignment to you, maybe this is where I'll stop. I'll teach you semantic scholars some other day, and I wanted to teach you a tool that can actually pull up your PDF files and actually help you summarization, but my time is fast going. So let's do this one nicely. So I want you to give me a short description of yourself. It shouldn't be more than 100 words. I want to bring in people from different departments into my team, my AI team. I want them to help me to remodel the University of Calabar AI policy. There is none, actually, yet. So I want them to help me build, part of it. So I want people, I want credible people. I want people that have, some kind of knowledge, zeal. And sometimes knowledge may not even be what I want. Excitement, I want you to impress me, motivation. I work with students, passion, thank you, sweetheart. I work with students that did not know anything about coding, but they ended up being the best programmers I raised. Interest, motivation. And I work with some that came and said, I'm a full stack developer. The front end, I do HTML, CSS, I do JavaScript, I do MySQL, I even do MongoDB, and with all the pride and everything. And you give them a little thing and they falter. So sometimes it's beyond expertise. Recently I was told to apply for something very big, and like a wise woman that I am, I had to ask some more questions. And it will shock you what they are looking for. It's not all this your full stack, data analytics, blah, blah, blah. It's beyond this. For a middle career person at your age, an associate professor, we're not looking for this. It's beyond that. It will shock you. So please, give me 100, not more than 100 words of yourself, because I want you to be part of my AI team in the University of Calabar. We're going to remodel and build the AI policies of the university. We're going to oversee most of the contracts that come into the university, powered by TED Fund. We're going to, I want you to do, I don't know what it is, you decide what you're going to send me. Please, I'm going to look at it, or go to ChatGTP free, type in ChatGTP free. I'm going to look at it, you're going to come forward, and I'm sorry, somebody said, why did they bring this one? Yes, so that's how she is. So I'm going to read through what you produce at the end of the day, please. Are you clear with my questions? Do you understand my questions? My question is, you're sending me, I don't want to give it a name, you give it a name. Call it what you want to call it. But you're sending a submission to the office of the director of ICT, and you are trying to impress me to apply to come into my board, the board of multidisciplinary AI stakeholders. Smart, that's the word, stakeholders. Because you don't need to be an expert in AI, okay? And I mentioned some of the roles I want you to carry out, and I said my last word is impress me. So you're telling me about yourself, you're selling your skills, you want to impress me, you want to be on that board, because for the records, I'm going to be giving you stipends every time you sit. So there's a motivation. It's not just a thankless job. Every time you sit in that board, I'm going to give you a stipend that is almost like 1/3 of your salary. Yes. So you want to do everything to be on that board. Please, you have 5 minutes. Sorry, Provost, for bringing my wahala to this conference. I'm expecting you to be typing on your phone. Just go to ChatGTP free. And send a prompt. And then I'll see what you get. Using the steps, they are still on the board. Anybody that's not typing is a suspect. You do it late. Okay, data. I wish I brought my data box. How? I knew. There's no data here. You finished. You finished. Can I say this? Please, can we clap for her before she even comes? Ah, that's bad, Bele. Clap for her now. Please don't feel shy. I've never used ChatGTP. Prof, I'm looking at you. You're not sleeping, no. Please start typing on your phone. This thing involves all of us. Eh? Okay, your phone is off. Your battery is off. Okay. Yes, sweetheart, can you read it for me, please? Read out what you sent to me. No, not what you sent. The output that you got. Not the steps. You're sending me a submission. I want the submission. Oh, beautiful. That's what I want. I want your submission. Not what you send to ChatGTP. That's, for another time. When we now look at your prompts and then re-engineer it or tweak it or, ask you to do something. But I want to see the response. How many people are actually doing it? Good, good, good. Okay, those of us that are not doing it, why? If your phone, you've never used ChatGTP before. You have.
You still don't understand.
You don't understand. Okay, I want you to send me, I don't want to tell you what I want you to send me. I want you to send me a submission. Not more than 100 words. You are trying to get into, I have put an advertisement. I'm trying to form an AI committee for the University of Calabar. A multidisciplinary AI committee of stakeholders. And I want people from different departments. In fact, I want every faculty to be, represented. So you are sending me something, okay? And I mentioned some of the roles you're going to be playing in that committee. We're going to come out or curate or remodel the existing AI policies of the University of Calabar. We're going to monitor and give reports on AI-related contracts that come into the University of Calabar from TED Fund. We're going to monitor AI pipelines or jobs done, within the University of Calabar. We're going to give reports on these things. That's part of the roles we're going to be playing. So you're sending me something so that you can get on that my committee. I'm going to have several people send me stuff. I'm only going to pick, how many faculties do we have in the University of Calabar? About 22. I'm going to pick only 22 people. One from every faculty. And see how many we are from education? Yes. You finished? Beautiful. Please come read it to me. Thank you, very quickly. Thank you. We'll take 2 and I'll be out. Please, you two come. I hope I'm not wasting your time. I hope I'm not wasting your time. Good. Very quickly. Please read it out to me.
I am a visionary educator and researcher committed to driving innovation through technology and inclusive education. My work integrates artificial intelligence, digital learning tools, and pedagogical research to create smarter, more accessible learning environments. I bring leadership grounded in collaboration, creativity, and result-oriented thinking. With a proven record in research, training, and project coordination, I am passionate about transforming ideas into impactful initiatives. I aspire to contribute meaningfully to the University of Calabar ICT vision through strategic planning, multidisciplinary teamwork, and forward-thinking solutions that strengthen institutional excellence and digital transformations. Thank you.
Wow, did you hear that? I already have a candidate. Okay, I'll take one more. Please, can you clap for her? A big clap. Yes.
forward thinker scholar driven by curiosity, innovation, and a deep commitment to advancing knowledge in artificial intelligence and its transformative impact on the society. My academic journey reflects a balance of intellectual rigor, creativity, and ethical responsibility, qualities that guide my approach to research, collaboration, and teaching. With a keen interest in enhancing AI for problem solving, I strive in environments that challenge conventional thinking and promote interdisciplinary learning. I value teamwork, transparency, and critical integrity and inquiry. I'm also passionate about mentoring students to develop an analytical, ethical, and innovative mindset.
Please put your hands together for her. Let's get here from it. Please clap for them now. Help me. I'll point out a few things.
I am a dedicated university student with a strong passion for research and technology. As a developing researcher, I possess excellence, analytical, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills that enable me to explore ideas and provide meaningful insight. I am also highly computer literate, proficient at Microsoft application, internet-based research, and data analysis tools. My goal is to apply my skills in research and information technology to support innovations and academic excellence. I look forward to contributing positively to the ICT advancement at the University of Calabar under your esteemed leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's clap for him. Sorry, let me take it.
Yes, Levi Aka is an enthusiastic AI aficionado. Levi Aka.
That's the first time that somebody personalized. This is me. You have that. Go, continue.
Levi Aka is... Yes, Levi Aka is an enthusiastic AI aficionado with a passion for innovation and technology. His curiosity drives him to explore cutting-edge development in machine learning, natural language processing, and robotics. With a background in computer science and a keen interest in multidisciplinary collaboration, Levi thrives in dynamic environments that foster creativity and problem solving. His proactive attitude combined with strong technical skills and a desire to make a meaningful impact makes him.
Thank you so much, everyone. Please, I won't take more because of time. Thank you. Can you clap for all of them? Can you clap for all of them? Yes. So, everybody did well. But some of the things I expected to see was your name and something extra about you. A bit about your educational qualification. You had that, okay? So make it personal, okay? Maybe a line about where you grew up. It makes me know that you're intentional about it. And then your past skills, the things you've done, the things you can bring to the table, and putting everything together in leadership style. Thank you so much for listening. Put your hands together for yourselves. And thanks for having me here today. I wish we could go on, but we do not have all the time. Clap if you're clapping. No better than that.
Thank you, thank you. Please, if you are clapping for her, please do better, please. Thank you very much, Edmo Director. At this point, please, we move to the next item, which is giving our awards. May I please request the presence of the LOC chairman, please, Professor Chika Uchendu, to please step forward. Please, all the LOC members, please. The names of the awardees to please be forwarded so that we can. the Commissioner for Education. And that will be taken by the Provost of College of Education, University of Calabar. So please, if the award is ready, may I request the presence of the representative of the Commissioner for Education, Etukai Ofion Ani Ofion, to please stand to receive this award from the Provost of the college. Thank you. Please, can we put our hands together for this recognition? Thank you.
On behalf of the College of Education, University of Calabar, I present this award of educational mandate for societal navigation award to Senator Professor Stephen Adi Odey, Honorable Commissioner for Education, Cross River State. Thank you. This is in recognition of their numerous contributions to the advancements of education across the state. God bless you. Thank you. Okay. Again, on behalf of the College of Education, University of Calabar, I present this award to Senator Asukwo Ekpenyong, the senator representing the Southern Senatorial District of Cross River State, in recognition of their numerous contributions to the advancement of education to Cross River State. Congratulations.
The next award goes to Honorable Emmanuel Ayomba, the Chief of Staff to the Governor of Cross River State, and the Provost will do the presentation, and to be presented to Professor Chika Uchendu, who is representing the Chief of Staff.
On behalf of the College of Education, University of Calabar, I present this outstanding award to Honorable Emmanuel Ayomba, the Chief of Staff to the State Government of Cross River State, in recognition of their numerous contributions. This is outstanding contributions to education and humanity. Congratulations.
And we appreciate that. The next award is to Mr. John Ifere. It's okay. The next one is to our our mother, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Calabar, and the Provost will receive it, will present it to, who is representing the Vice Chancellor, who will receive for the Vice Chancellor. Let me invite our mother, Professor Lulu Iwa, to please take this for our Vice Chancellor. Please, let her receive it for our Vice Chancellor. Please, a round of applause for her, please.
Professor Lulu Iwa, I'm presenting this award on behalf of the College of Education, University of Calabar, to the first female Vice Chancellor of our own prestigious university, Professor Florence Banku Obi, the 11th Vice Chancellor of the University of Calabar, in recognition of their numerous contributions to the advancement of education and humanity. This award is a visionary award of educational zenith. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to our very own Professor Florence Obi, Vice Chancellor, University of Calabar. Thank you. Thank you. At this point, I want to invite the Secretary of the LOC, Dr. Martina Appiah, to please step forward for the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, wonderful awardees, our conference attendants. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to first of all give glory to God, who has given us this opportunity to serve in this capacity and also granted this day to come true. I would also like to express our gratitude, our heartfelt gratitude to every one of you who had made this maiden conference possible. To our keynote speaker, lead paper presenter, our facilitators, the panelists who are here, we want to thank you for sharing your expertise and insight on the future of education, work, and society in the age of artificial intelligence. To our guests, students, faculty members, thank you for the enthusiasm and participation. Your presence has enriched this conference. To the university management and to the College of Education in the University of Calabar leadership, we appreciate your unwavering support. As we navigate the future of human and artificial intelligence partnership, may this conference inspire meaningful discussion, innovation ideas, and collaborative solutions. Thank you all and welcome to the future of education, work, and society. God bless.
Thank you so much, the Secretary of the Local Organizing Committee. Now, this information is very important, especially for the benefit of all the conferees who submitted their papers, the 3 hard copies papers for the technical session as well as for review. You are expected to submit the same version of the hard copies that you submitted today, the soft copy version of that same one from tomorrow, Friday, 24th, to the same email workasaw of firm78@unical.edu. The same version from tomorrow. If you have submitted before this time, please resubmit from tomorrow. That does not mean you only have tomorrow, Friday, to do that submission, but the submission takes effect from tomorrow. So you have a whole lot of a week or thereabout to do that submission. Now, number two, you are all aware that our usage of this venue was contingent on the industrial disharmony between ASU and federal government, hence relocation of the venue of this conference here. Now that the strike has been suspended, we have a directive from the university administration that we should tomorrow return to the University of Calabar premises for continuation of the technical session. The technical session is split into 5 different groups. And what we are going to do tomorrow is that we will assemble at the College of Education premises, where the 5 different groups will be split into the existing classrooms. The classrooms that we have around, probably the education auditorium A and B, and then the lecture halls that are at the Faculty of Educational Foundation Studies, the PG classrooms, and perhaps if we might have access to some of the halls at the college building that have seats, we might also use some of those ones. Thank you very much, and have an exciting continuation of this program as we eventually break into technical sessions. Hold on for further information. Thank you very much.
Okay, that means we are taking a break. Then thereafter, please, the lunch. I believe many of us have been exhausted, please, so that they can have something to chew or to eat. I don't know which one was provided. What time are we to reconvene today? What time? After the break? 3:30. So that by tomorrow, it's not everybody that will present today. At least because of the time, few will present today, while the rest will present tomorrow. But please, after the breakout session, please wait for your lunch. I believe you have a little meal ticket that will enable you to do that. Yeah.
Please, every other participant, be seated and hold to your meal ticket. We are coming to serve you where you are seated because they are packed. They are takeaway. Nobody's going out. As you take your meal, you eat. If you want to stretch out, you stretch. And then we'll call your names to know the various groups that you are supposed to fall into technical session. Thank you.
you.